Yo, what's up, people? About to make a coffee real quick. Waiting on Wes. Wes is gonna be here. I think he's signing a lease for his new place, which is good. Make sure y'all hang out. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Might have to hit the rewind on y'all real quick because Wes is going to be signing a lease, I think, which is good news. That's what we want to see. Say what's up in the chat. Let me know you're in here. Get your coffee. You know, you got a couple minutes because I'm gonna have to hit the rewind on us. Hey, rewind. Bear with us. right, we got some people in here. Diogo, what is up? GMB, what is up? And we have Colleen checking in the chat. Some short-handed games, calling it a day. GMB, what's going on, man? Some short-handed games. In case you guys didn't know, Colleen is a longtime supporter of the band and close friend / family. But made a little bit of an upset mistake earlier. I said, yeah, I gotta go, it's Thursday, and she, poker? Oh, damn. Yeah, I can't play poker with shit. I told Colleen, I said, it's Thursday night, I gotta go soon, 7 o'clock. She said, well, what's Thursday? What's Thursday? Really? Exactly. You know what time it is. You know what day it is. Waiting on Crypto MacGyver to get his ass in here. I think he's signing a lease, but he is on the way, just letting you guys know. Band practice. Yep. No. Not Thursday. Wes is not here yet. He's on the way. It's kind of messed up because I feel like Garth, when he had to host the show, and he didn't know what to say, the camera cut to him, and he's like, this is cool. Not. Some help with some ETH. I think everybody needs a little help with some ETH. Trump coin up 23% in the last 24 hours, and it's only worth $3.75. Not real thrilled about that. We're going to give Wes another 2-3 minute countdown. I'm gonna hit the rewind on y'all real quick. We'll give him a couple more minutes, and then I'll start if he's not in here in a couple more minutes, and we'll get the show underway. But he will be joining any minute, so let's just give him a couple more minutes, you guys. He had a tremendous setback with the house. You know, he's trying to get things straight, so you got to be a little forgiving on that. Meantime, let me see what I can do with some price updates for y'all. If you're not staring at the blank screen. Not a whole hell of a lot of movement. Let's see. Arbitrum, 55 cents. Pretty much stagnant, man. 28 cents on Say. Looks like ETH still parked around 2,600. Bitcoin sitting around 60,000. Is that correct? Let me double check CoinGecko real quick. Yeah, Bitcoin sitting around 60,300. ETH sitting at 2,600. Same damn thing it's been doing for the last 3 weeks. If y'all remember, I did say that. I said that shit. I said that was going to happen. You got your buy list ready to go, Holmes. Crypto Holmes got his buy list ready to go. Get paid tomorrow and have it ready to go. You know, Holmes, and you know what will happen? It'll go up slightly tomorrow just because they know you're getting paid tomorrow. Shit always happens to me. Shit always happens. Yeah, what are you scooping, Holmes? Let us know in the chat. What are you scooping, man? What are you buying? You got your list ready to go. I'm curious to know that too. GFI? I need to look that one up again. That's GMB. That's messed up, man. Don't even say that. That's messed up, man. That's fucked up. All right, y'all. What's going on, man? Welcome to the Crypto Remora. Wes, like I said, we'll be in here in a minute. What is going on? How you guys doing tonight? Good to see you. Yeah, Wes is hopefully getting his new lease signed right now, so we are gonna wish him all the best in that. But he will be. He's running a couple minutes behind, but he said he will be in here shortly. In the meantime, it is good to see you guys. GMB, what's up? Holmes, what's up? Colleen, good to see you in the chat, hanging out with the crew, and whoever else is lurking in the chat. Don't be a stranger. Talk some shit. Say something. Say hi. GFI, Holmes. Is GFI, is that an ERC20 token? I'm too lazy to Google this shit right now. Let me know if that is, if I can find it on Dex Screener. I will look at that. Also, if you guys have any other coins you want to look at, let me know. I'll look at them in the chat. I'm sorry, on Dex Screener. But if this is your first time in here, make sure you hit like, subscribe to the channel. And without any further ado, I'm going to jump in and talk about what's going on here a little bit. I'm going to save the main story for when Wes gets in here, but I do just want to speak for a minute on it. Just a sneak preview of what we got to talk about. Justin Sun. If you guys know this pump fund thing going on, I'm a little out of the loop. All right. Excuse me. I see everybody on Twitter talking about it though. So there must be some shit that went down. And I see a lot of people talking about this McDonald's token that rugged, which, I mean, go figure. I mean, you name something that. But Wes has got a killer chart right here that we're going to share, but I'm not going to share that yet till he gets in here. Let's see here. This is the one. I will kind of look at this. I want you guys to look at this for a minute. I want you guys to see this. And if you're on audio and you're just listening, I'm pulling up a picture of Justin's son here. So, all right. Does that look like the face of a man who would rug you? Yes or no? That is the question. Would you trust this man here with your net worth? I mean, he seems friendly enough, smiling and stuff, well dressed, well kept. Doesn't particularly look shady. But if you were to ask me, and if you guys don't know who this is Justin's son, who's been in crypto for a very, very long time. GMB, rugging as soon as you buy. Yeah. If you've been in crypto a little while, you know who this is. Playing Zverse? Hell yeah, Diogo. Well, listening. So, Diogo, that's exactly that's why I said, just in case one of y'all were just listening. So I got Justin's son's mug up on the screen. Let me just read this. All right. Justin's son is reassuring users after the Tron DAO reserve withdrew nearly 12,000 Bitcoin, worth $750 million, backing the USDD stablecoin on Wednesday. Launched in 2022 as a competitor to Terra's now defunct UST token, Terra Luna, USDD is now primarily backed by Tron's native token, TRX. Okay. I'm not going to pull it up right now. Okay. But I want you to remember this face here. If you're new to crypto, this is your first cycle. You're just coming in. I want you to remember this sweet mug right here. Maybe, you know what? Hell with it. I might pull it up. Well, I'm waiting on Wes. I might just pull it up, dude. If they didn't scrub it. Let's see here. Justin, son, saying, buy my... if you guys haven't seen this, dude. All right. I got to. Okay, so this is the shorter version. I hope you guys can hear the audio on that. Let me know if you can hear the audio on that. So, yeah, basically another Luna. For those of you listening, maybe if the audio can't, not yet. All right, so let me do this. I think that's something with the share screen option. There he is. There's the man. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
I am sorry, guys.
Your fearless leader is in the building.
What is going on, man? GMB, Colleen, Crypto Homes. Good to see you guys. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope everybody's good. Sorry I'm late. Fashionably.
Did we sign the thing? How's it looking?
Diogo, what's up, my brother? Everything's looking good, man. So I like this place. It's right there on the water, dude. Like right when you walk out the back door, water, like right there.
Well, that's cool.
It's not like I wanted to get the other one. The guy's gonna let me know tomorrow what's going on with that, but we'll see, man. This one's nice, dude. It's nice. I like the other one better, but it's nice.
I was saving, just so you know, I was saving our main topic here because I saw you shared a bunch of cool charts in the alpha chat.
Yeah.
But I also saw the Justin Sun thing, and while I was waiting on you, I could not help but bring this video up. Problem is, I think I have to click back on the tab. But dude, I got to pull this up because for the cats that don't know who this is,
what's up,
to
guys?
share audio, share tab or screen instead. Okay, screen. Right there. Okay. Also share system audio or just the tab of the audio. Let's try that way.
Yeah, I think you want to try
not system audio. Just all right. So check this out, y'all. This is what I was trying to play a second ago.
Buy my shit going. You might have to do system audio. Make sure the video is not muted. Maybe.
Yeah. No. Could you not hear it either?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's
No.
stupid.
Yeah, Mr. Rug. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
So, well, the bottom line is he's saying, "Buy my shit coin, buy my shit coin," and he's cocked. Um. So the moral of the story is, Mr. Sun is not new to crypto, and anything comparative to Terra Luna, Bad
Mm,
Moon Rising,
mm.
backed by Tron, $750 million. I'm not digging into meat and potatoes, but I wanted to give you a little backstory on who Justin Sun was before we dug into the topic. But
Tell us about him.
be very careful, y'all. Please, if you're like, just be careful, dude. Like, you're gonna turn into a meme on Twitter with that damn. Did you see the ones? You ever seen that guy with the guys marching like this? They're all marching in unison. All the white guys, they're doing this weird like hop thing, and it says all the degens, running to bridge to be exit liquidity. Well, that's what I feel like people are doing now. Like, people are trying, oh, I'm leaving Solana to go over to Tron. Like, if you're new in crypto and you're doing that,
that's
stop.
not gonna last, dude.
Don't
I don't
do
think
it.
it'll last, dude. I don't think it lasts.
Don't do it.
But yeah, you said something about the Terra Luna thing, because is that what you were talking about? What I posted in the chat? They're doing something. Tron is like backed this stable coin
With Tron.
Like
the Tron token,
bro,
which is
yeah, I'm having flashbacks, man.
Not you should be.
Burned.
Your ears should be ringing. You should be like, whoa.
I got so burned on Terra Luna, man, and I just thought, bro, it was like a top 5 coin, dude. And I'm like, dude, this is gonna do so good. I knew nothing about the project.
Well, you
no
were
idea
up.
what the hell
you were
it was.
up though.
I
That's
was
what
way
killed me.
up.
You were up, and I said,
Way
Wes,
up, dude.
get out of it.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, and you know what kind of scares me, dude, on this topic is all the LST or what? The restaking, the LRTs, the LFTs. That's kind of scary too, man. And I get that, like, Eigenlayer is trying to fix this fractionalized liquidity issue, but it is scary, man. If you don't know the ins and out and everything and how it actually operates and works, it is kind of scary, man. And now Bitcoin, we have Babylon, I think is their main net is launching soon, and that's another one that it's gonna be supposed to solve fractionalized liquidity, and you just never know with stuff like that. Yeah, I agree.
Luna,
it's not.
The Terra Luna thing was horrible, and I didn't even know. There was no Justin Sun involved with Terra Luna. To be honest with you, it was a gut instinct thing on my part with the name. I didn't like the name. As soon as Wes told me the name, I said, nah, I don't like it. I ain't heard Chico talk about it. I don't like it. I don't want it. And Wes was like, yeah, this and that. And then we were kind of playing around with Nirvana at that time too. Remember Nirvana, the algorithmic, but we knew it was a shitter, right? We knew it was a shit. We were like, we need to get in and get out of this thing. Now, where we didn't with Terra Luna, you were up, I think, $2,300, $400, and you were up. And I don't want to rehash it because it's painful for Wes, but it's important to rehash it for you guys, because if you're new, part of our job is to teach you not to do the shit we did, right? So I had a bad gut feeling about it, and I tried to tell Wes, don't, get the hell out of it. Sell. You're in the green. Take your money. I wouldn't mess with it. And it just happened so damn quick, dude. He didn't have time to get out, and when he didn't have time to get out, that thing just went ripped down to zero. So be careful. I would not. If you're asking my opinion, do not mess with Tron. Don't even mess with the chain, dude. Stay the hell off that chain. Like,
and dude, if you
don't go near it,
the activity is so jacked up, and like you don't hear about people using fucking Tron, dude. Maybe we're just not, in the right circle or whatever, but like I just don't hear people using Tron. Now I've heard that like the fees are really cheap when there's bridging and something to do with that, but I mean, I don't know, man. Dude, GMB, you've seen a lot, because I don't know too much about BitConnect. But yeah, the whole UST, then the Luna, then FTX, now TRX. Like
FTX,
we've been through some shit, bro. If you've been in crypto, in the last 4 years, man,
you've already seen some shit. Yeah,
you're
already like a veteran at this point.
Yeah, and GMB, man, he's been here since, I think, what did you say, 2017 or some shit? Like, that's a lot, man. It's a lot.
So that's the Tron FUD, and then there was some good charts that we're going to get to that Wes has in there, and of course we're going to do some TA. But just another pulse on the market
Yes.
kind of conversation, real quick. You know, ETH is just at 2,600, right? Nothing has changed. We said this. We talked about. Me and Wes said this a month ago. I said it's going to be boring as shit, but we could go sideways forever, and that's what's been happening, y'all. So it's like this isn't really a surprise. Don't get frustrated and say, "Oh my God, why are we not moving?" You know, it's boring. They want you bored. They want you out. It's actually bullish, you guys, that we're not falling and we're holding and going sideways. We're just grinding. This is actually the best thing. We kind of want this.
Yeah.
We want this. We're building strength and support at this level, bro. So this is summer of sideways. Exactly, Holmes. Summer of sideways. That's what the hell it is. But instead of being negative with it, we should be thinking positively about it. And myself included. Yes, am I bored looking at my phone like y'all are in the morning and going, well, ain't going nowhere? Yes, I am. I'm bored as hell. But I'd rather be going sideways than like just slowly draining down like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? At least I feel like when we're going sideways, we're building more support versus if we're just going slowly down. So it's not a bad thing. You guys should be excited for what's going to come. That being said, it is rough. If you're holding altcoins right now, bro, like I saw MAGA coin is up freaking 23%. You know, I bought a couple bucks of it, but I bought it at $7. You know, the price is at I said, oh, it's up 24%. Let me see where the price is, right? And I look at the price of $3.76. I'm like, great. I'm only down 50% on it. Like,
yeah.
So if you're holding alts right now, it's brutal. I know it's still brutal, but hopefully we're gonna come out of this thing. But the alts, at least they're not tanking. MPC's still at 1.8. Like they're not.
Yeah.
Remember when alts used to just go completely down when Bitcoin would do this?
Oh yeah, dude.
Alts would just get murdered like 95% out. You'd be like, all right, they're dead, dude. They're all dead. Like you would just have the funeral. Alts are dead. But now they actually hold their own a little bit. And yeah, so that's good. That brings us into our main topic, Wes, which is the altcoins.
Yeah, so it's funny because I just walked in and you were already kind of leading into it. And, you know, you hear people talking about like this time is different. Well, you know, it's the saying, you know, the more things change, the more they say the same because things are always changing. And it like, to me, this cycle is different. And it is because of the many altcoins that come out and the shit coins that come out every day. We have all this liquidity that's like, we've had some come in, yes, from institutional adoption and obviously, you know, just your normal adoption, people coming in every day or whatever. But we haven't seen that pour in of liquidity. And there's a lot of fucking shit coins and it's just fractionalized, dude. It's spread all the way across, man. So I think that, Sierra, you remember 2020 and GMB, you probably remember this too, man. 2020, 2021, you could fucking pick anything and you're gonna 10x, right? I don't think it happens like that this time. You know what I mean? I just think that there's too much shit going on, man. Like there's too much bullshit that still needs to get, you know, we need to flush out of the markets. And so I think that it would be a good opportunity for us to kind of look at what projects, you know, we like and which ones do we think are gonna do well. I mean, whether it's a fucking meme coin, whether it's a blue chip, there are the ones that are going to be the safer plays. And yeah, you're still going to have your 100Xs, but how do you pick them out? How do you find them? You know what I mean? So yeah, like this time is different in many ways, but it's also quite similar than last time. But I don't know, man. I have my few that I think that will do really well. And Sierra, I know you have yours that you think will do really well. We talk about them all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I just think that as we're going through, and if you guys want to look at, you know, certain tokens that you believe in, that you have high conviction in, that'll give you guys an opportunity to kind of put us on some things and for us to do the same thing. So
Wes, GFI is one, and Holmes, we will take a look at GFI for you. It is an ERC20 token. He just said GMB is saying, just made a couple comments here. Number one, he said time to accumulate. Number two, he said we'll see once they cut. Talking about once they cut the rates, right? And then also, this is the most interesting. I still think rising tides raise all ships. GMB, you nail on the head. Okay, so yes, the liquidity is gonna bring everything. All ships will rise, right? But I think what Wes is saying is the difference of the last cycle, which is why I predominantly moved into memes that I believe are stronger memes. Like, I'm not in super low meme coins anymore. Like, I have a couple, but it's only people I trust. Like Cook is probably the lowest meme. Like, that's it, and that's only because I trust the people. Like, I'm playing it way safer than I did last cycle. Only because I feel like last cycle, all the altcoins were so low, right? They were such low caps that when the market turned around, yes, they were like, boom, they rocketed up. Whereas I think this time, hell, I'm even getting paranoid with some of the meme coins. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm holding meme coins and I'm sitting here going like this. I'm like, shit, dude. What if they're gonna play us like they did with NFTs last run? Remember last run, dude? Oh, NFTs, we're gonna be rich. NFTs, right?
Yeah,
bro. I still owe money on some of my NFTs. Like, I'm backwards in my NFTs.
Yeah.
So I don't want to see the meme coin thing. The negative side of all this, what I'm saying is I don't want to see the meme coins, bro, turn into what NFTs were on the last cycle. That's what I'm like, holy shit. Like, so that's why I'm in the strongest memes possible and only a couple low caps. But do I think the rising tide lifts all boats? I absolutely do. But I think that the weaker projects, like what Wes is saying, I think they're going to just, I think you're going to see the death of a lot of shit projects. And I want to see that personally. I want to see a lot of these fake projects, dude, and shit that are just liquidity grabs and stuff. And these scammers, bro. We got so many scams. God, we got scammers in the space that need to get flushed somehow. But it's interesting to see. I hope memes don't rug us. And I don't really think they will. I think they'll still do good, but what do you think about that, Wes? Memes versus NFTs. Do you see that as a paranoia thing?
We'll have this cycle here, and you've seen this before, Siri. This is the crypto money cycle, and this is just how it goes, right? So it starts with fiat. Everybody is secure in their fiat. Maybe interest rates are high. This is where we're at now. People are starting to shift that into Bitcoin, and then it trickles down large caps, mid caps, low caps. But NFTs aren't on this. And I do think NFTs, they fit in there still, though. I think NFTs still fit in there because there's an attachment to gaming when it comes
not
to
mine.
NFTs,
well, okay, right? The gaming NFTs.
The gaming aspect of it. You know what I mean? And kind of like how they serve as a key, you know what I mean? Or a pass. And I think the ones that provide things like that. But a PFP, just because it's cool. And I don't know, man. I guess the community, to vibe with the community is another reason to kind of like them too. Like, I like NFTs. I do. But I think we've just scratched the surface on NFTs for what they can be. You know what I mean? But I think they fit in right here with the low caps, dude.
Holmes is smart on his first run. Look at that. Avoid NFTs. He already learned that lesson. On his first cycle, he already learned that.
It's like a drug, though, man. When you start fucking with these NFTs, it's like a drug, man. It's like a drug.
That's a drug I quit, bro. I'm done.
And it's like the low caps, the meme coins. But I think that we do see this recycle back in. But the low caps, mid caps, like, they're just going to completely die off. And I think it does exactly like that. Yeah, we'll get a pump, but then we're going to see it quickly die off. It's like they get that one last exit liquidity pump, and then it circles back into Bitcoin and maybe fiat again. I mean, I don't know if we're there yet to cancel out, recycling back into fiat, but definitely back into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the blue chips, though.
Now, with respect to what I'm saying, the NFTs, y'all, not my Arbitrum gaming NFTs. I'm partial to them. I ain't selling none of them. But if you're not a gaming, like if you're not a playable NFT, and if you're a non-utility and you're just a PFP, I'm out, bro. I pulled the plug probably 8 months ago. I quit. Unless it's fire art that I have to have, unless it's something I just gotta have, I ain't buying that shit ever again. I'm
Yeah.
not, dude. I tapped out officially of PFP NFTs just because I went so I guess I went so crazy the last run that I just ended up. I'm like, does anybody want to buy these NFTs? Like, you know, I'm holding these bags, bro. It's like, but gaming, I agree with Wes. Full on. If you're a gaming NFT, I'm not talking about you. If you're Arbitrum gaming NFT or you know, Spire DAO, any of those, I'm bullish on all that shit still. I'm not saying anything. If you have utility, real utility, not just, you know, PFP and we have utility, you know, not just saying you have utility. If you actually have utility, or if you're extremely limited, I'm game. I'm okay with that. But like just straight up at PFP projects, I'm out, dude. I ain't wasting my money. Like the art's got to be so good, dude, for me to even consider it.
So GMB put up, and you'll see this a lot with the Bear Chain stuff that's happening, right? With Bear Chain about to launch their mainnet, they have their NFTs. I mean, you can buy their NFTs range from, you know, 200 to 20,000. Like they're insanely expensive, some of them. But like some people have that strategy of where they're buying the NFTs for the airdrop, and it could pay off. It could definitely pay off for sure. I think that's a, you know, a good point there.
Yeah, if you're in it too, like if you're really in it, like I guess when I first got in, I was on Solana. Solana was my first NFTs because it was just easier to buy one. I wanted to have them, you know, and because the comic book collector in me wanted to have it, so I was like, yeah, I want to get these NFTs. And I didn't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm buying these cars. Oh, this is a car. Maybe it's going to be in a video game. Maybe it's going to be a car in a video game. This shit ain't, it's worthless, bro. I'm holding all these like freaking cartoon cars and shit. Like,
yeah, I know, man.
That's the hard part for me. I'm just like, God,
yeah,
man, that's where I'm like, yeah, that's not cool. But if you're going to do NFTs, do your research, but be careful, bro. Like you're almost better off rolling with Bitcoin than NFTs at this point.
But like, you know, Diogo's saying here, man, like like if it's just a PFP and there's nothing else that you can do with it and there's no kind of roadmap for the project, then yeah, I mean, cancel that. But in a game, like if it's something in the community, you vibe with the community, and there's also a game coming out and they're building and they're that's alive.
Different.
That's for sure.
And even some of them you got to watch out for, right? There's a couple of them you might have to watch out for, but overall the memes, I think the memes still have a run this cycle, dude. I think meme coin, and they're talking in the chat here, Doge going to $1. What's your thoughts, Wes? Because Colleen and GMB are saying they think they see $1 Doge this run. Do you see $1 Doge?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Why not?
I think it could happen too.
Yeah, why not?
47 cents before.
Yeah, I feel like it's just one of those. Where are we at right now? 10 cents. Yeah, it could definitely do go up to $1.
It's 10x. I mean,
yeah, it could definitely go to $1. Wait, are we? Yeah, Dogecoin. Yeah.
Now, one more quick thing, and then we'll get into whatever the main topic you want to dive into, Wes. One thing I did want to eat my humble pie with is, you know, I've been telling you guys about SayChain. Well, I had a little wake up call the other day. I went over on SayChain, and I got to say it, dude, because I'm going to give you guys the real, just like Wes. I mean, me and Wes are going to tell you guys, we're not going to sugarcoat shit. These people are not paying us. We're not sponsored. You know, we're going to tell you how we feel. Here's what it is. So I'm on SayChain the other day, and I'm like messing around. I'm like, okay, I want to do some trades, Astroport, mess around, maybe flip my Millie coins, whatever. Right, Wes?
Yeah. I
go to try to make a swap with some liquidity that I had locked up. First of all, I got rugged on Yaka. Which dumbass. What a dumbass name.
Yaka.
It wasn't by much, but it was one of the airdrop farms I was farming for, trying to get an airdrop. Yaka Finance. You type in the address, 404 not found. Rug site gone. Just fucking gone. Right. So I said, okay. I was like, all right, y'all played me there. That's okay. Good move. Y'all got me on that one. That's cool. Then I go over to my Kawa Finance, and it's like, oh, MetaMask wants to log in. I was like, okay, I'm not playing with you either. And then I go over to Astroport, which is one of the biggest ones on Say chain, and I go to try to swap because I swapped everything from my liquidity pool into a Say tokens. Well, I tried to swap my Say tokens to USDC. You know what it kept telling me? Illiquid market, illiquid market. So I said, y'all trying to play me again, huh? Y'all just gonna rug the whole damn Say system? Okay, I got something for your ass. And I took all my Say and sent it to crypto.com. So they want to play games, so it's sitting over there. So I'm probably, I don't know, if I see one more thing, I'm dumping all my Say, bro, all of it. And maybe I'll hold the milli just in the rare case that something happens with something. But I have major red flags with that shit. When I saw that, I don't like that, dude. Yeah, illiquid market. What are you talking about, bro? You can't even trade.
No,
like,
that means there's no liquidity left, man, or it's it's all locked up, or there's no liquidity. You can't trade it. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, that
happens a lot though.
That might drop, dude. On the next little pump we get, I might exit completely out. If they don't show me some form of life soon, I'm done with Say completely. I gotta which sucks because I like Millie, which is the meme coin on Say. I really like that. You know, and I hate it. It's like some of these VCs of these chains are like so freaking greedy that, you know, you get these devs that come out and they're like trying to build on something. And I feel like there's devs out there that get screwed in this whole process too. Like you just got to know there's a dev out there somewhere grinding, you know, trying to do something with their life, trying to make something, and, you know, and then they get rugged too. It's got to suck being a dev on a chain that rugs you. That's got to be the worst because you're doing all this work and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, we can dive into some of the alpha charts if you want.
I think I just had a few in here. I'm trying to see how I want to go about this. We were talking about the Justin Sun thing. I don't know, man. That's just somebody I don't fucking trust, but look at this shit.
Yeah, I would stay far away from Tron, y'all. Please don't mess with Tron. Shout out to the viewers, dude. We got equal viewers on X and on
That's awesome,
YouTube.
man.
50-50, awesome. Yo. Shout out to YouTube for coming through.
Tunke, I hope I said that right, man. Thank you for being here, brother. Thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate you. I think that's a new one. That's a new guy, man. Thank you for being here, bro.
Tunsi's been in here before.
Has he? Tunsi?
I think that's what we'll say, Tunsi.
Hey, we'll call you whatever you want, man. Call you whatever you want. Tony. That's right, Tony. I remember
Tony. Tony last time.
Tony.
That's right.
Big Tony.
You had a good 4-year cycle. You had a good 4-year cycle chart in the alpha chat.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to look at this, man. Did you see this, dude? The revenue of Sun Pump Mean on Tron Network surpassed Pump.Fun yesterday.
Get the hell out,
look, dude.
Get out of it. If you're in that, get the hell out and get out now. Run.
I mean, if
that thing is gonna crash, boy. That thing all right, look.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing as Pump.Fun. They're just launching tokens,
dude. Explain this Pump.Fun shit to me, please.
Hold on.
Because I know everybody's been talking about Pump.Fun. I know. And I'm explain it to me, please.
It's just where it's a launch pad. It's a launch pad for shit coins, and pretty much like there's a social aspect of it too.
Like FriendSec and
yeah, something like that, man. You can follow like the different devs, and like it is cool, man. Every time I've gotten on it, I've lost money. Like that's so I stopped playing around on it.
That's why I thought I was like, nah, that don't sound like a pump, and it don't sound like fun.
Yeah, but Cook came from Pump.Fun. Yeah, so when after it hits like a certain number in market cap, I think it's like 60,000, something like that. Mm-hmm. It'll transfer it over to Radium and lock the liquidity, or the whatever it was raised at 60K goes to liquidity, and it's pretty much a shitcoin launch pad. And there's something being launched like every 2 seconds, dude. It's insane. And I think it was
basically like another avenue for Solana ruggers to screw you.
Yeah, it was like 2% or something of the tokens launched there actually go on to
Nice.
go on to Radium. So
Nice, dude. That is
yeah,
some
dude,
degen shit right there. This is something not
it is.
I would advise against it unless you're highly experienced to
It
mess
is.
with that. So I
But look,
dodged the
dude,
bullet there, I think.
something like this though, like the whole Tron thing, you know, their little what was that shit called? I just had it up. Sun pump on
Oh my
sun
god.
pump meme. Yeah. So, anyways, revenue surpassed pump fund. Right, revenue 3,656,000. I don't really know. No, 571K in revenue, and then pump fund had 368K, dude. Like that's a lot. Like it went way past it. Insane. But if you're early enough, dude, if you're early enough, which you're probably not now, but for the people
That
that
chart is
were, you
scary,
probably
Wes.
made some money on it.
But
for sure.
okay, congrats if you did. But looking at this chart right now, and we are live on a Thursday night at 7:50 p.m. Looking at this chart right now, go ahead and bookmark my tweet of me saying this. Bookmark my tweet. Get the hell out of that right now. I'm just saying, dude. That right there.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of
Even if
scary.
you just get a correction, this thing does go forward. Get the hell out, bro. I'm just being straight up.
Yeah.
Anytime I see a chart like that, it could be Bitcoin. If I see Bitcoin do a run like that, I'm like, whoa, correction's coming. Like, yeah, that chart is insane. But yeah, that guy, I'm not trusting with my money. I'm sorry.
This is from Bitcoin News. Shout out to those guys. Justin Sun is reassuring users after the Tron DAO Reserve withdrew nearly 12,000 Bitcoin, 750 million, backing the USDD stablecoin. This is what I was talking about. Backing the USDD stablecoin on Wednesday, launched in 2022 as a competitor to Terra's now defunct UST token. USDD is now primarily backed by Tron's native token TRX.
So what you're telling me is this cat is telling you he took $750 million worth of Bitcoin, but he's letting you hold a token called Tron instead.
Well, it's backed. So it's the same exact thing that Terra Luna did. Same exact thing, dude. I think Terra Luna had a little bit of Bitcoin supposedly that they had back to. But yeah, it's essentially the same thing, dude. They just took that Bitcoin and backed the USDD stable coin with Terra Luna.
This is bad for the space. I'm gonna say
terrible.
Right,
but you remember when Tron was moving? It wasn't that long ago, man. Tron was on a little run there, and
he always has runs because he's dude. At some point, it's gonna catch up to him, dude. That's why I wish I could play that damn video for y'all. But he's sitting there drunk as hell at this party, and he's like, "Buy my shitcoin, buy my shitcoin," and that's like 8 years ago. So Chico, back in 2020, I was aware of this dude in 2020 because I watched Chico every day, and Chico was saying, "Don't buy anything from this dude. Do not trust him. Don't buy shit." So for the last 4 years, I've been wary of him. And now just seeing his mug coming up, and now he's withdrawing $750 million worth of Bitcoin, and he's saying, it's backed by my coin, where 7 years ago he's saying buy my shit coin. Oh, no, dude, I'm sorry. I don't trust you. Like, and I'm not going to tell my followers, our followers, to trust in that at all. Like, no, avoid that shit. Better off buying Bitcoin and Ethereum, dude.
Yeah,
hell, better off buying NFTs. Messing with that shit.
Right.
Go buy some PFPs, bro.
Right. So there were some charts in here. I think I had some Bitcoin charts in here. Everybody's tripping about a recession. We're not going to go over that. I'm sorry I was late, man. I really wanted to share. I finally had some stuff that I dropped in the alpha chat, and
you got some good charts in there, bro. I seen the 4-year cycle chart. That's the one I can't wait to see.
Yeah, that was one of them.
That's positive. Because I'm usually the negative Nelly. You got some positive charts there.
So yeah, this is just an update real quick on ETFs and Ethereum ETFs. I wish this wasn't the case. Bitcoin, 10 Bitcoin ETFs net flow 1,515. That's 91 million. Arkham shares 874. That's a positive. But the Ethereum ETFs, dude, the Ethereum ETFs, man, they're not catching traction, dude. They're not catching traction. It was nothing but outflows by Grayscale, 14,340 Ethereum.
Shock. They're freaking Grayscale. They've been
Yeah,
Grayscale's been pissing me off, dude. The last 4 years, Grayscale's been pissing me off. You want to be honest? Ever since GBTC chart I saw in 2020, I was like, something ain't right here.
Yeah.
Dude. Their whole company is. I'm not saying they're not a good company. Just, the Solana ETF's done.
Yeah, Solana ETF got denied today, and they were saying that they don't think it's going to get approved at least by this current administration. With Gigi, crazy Uncle Gigi in there.
Yeah,
you're crazy Uncle Gigi in there.
Crazy Uncle Gigi. When he gets drunk, boy, I tell you what, man,
he beats the shit out of his
He
dog.
does, dude. He does. And you're not supposed to do that to a Chihuahua. You're just not. It's messed up. They're too little.
Right, man. So cute.
Throwing him against the wall, man. He's horrible.
I've never been a small dog person, man. You like small dogs?
I don't like them, but my ex had one, and I was just like, "Oh, you got this little weasel dog," and then all of a sudden,
pretended to like it.
I pretended to like it at first, but then she started jumping on my chest. Like, you can't get your face in their face. You put their face, and they go, "Oh, you're so cute," and you get real close, and they'll snap at you. But I've come to love the littler ones that I can tolerate. But I'm a pit bull guy. I had a pit bull growing up. That was my heart. She was my soul. I don't like German Shepherds either, y'all. They scare the shit out of me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And maybe if you train him if I had one since he was a puppy and I had a German guy training him, maybe I would like him, but they scare the hell out of me. I ain't messing with German Shepherd. I don't like labs. Labs are just, they drool too much and they're just too much fur. And, I don't want to say they're stupid because they're not stupid, but they're not as smart, in my opinion, as a pit bull. Pit bull, if you train them right, pit bulls are just, they got personality, they got energy, they're high energy, and I'm a pit bull guy. That's my favorite type of dog in the world. Rottweilers are okay, but like I said, if I had to pick, I'm a pit bull guy all the way. That's if I'm getting a small one, that's what I'm gonna get next.
So we had your friend jump in, Alper. Alper is back. These guys, man, y'all are funny, dude. Y'all are funny. You see that? Crypto Homes. I like Jasmine, but sounds like spamming. And then GMB, damn Turkish bots taking all the American bots jobs. That reminds me of the South Park episode, man. South Park.
Yeah. It's you want me to pull the other one up?
No, I think I have it.
Okay.
I thought I did. Sierra loves these damn cycle charts. I do too, man. Especially when they look clean like this.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, these are really, really clean.
Turkish bots, dude.
You see that? That's what I was talking about.
Let's go, dude. GMB with the bangers in the chat today.
So I like these charts, and I know why you do too, man. They kind of just zoom out, like
simple, man.
Fucking perspective, like
4th or 5th grade chart. Yeah, dude. Nice and clean. What comes next? If you can't explain it like you would to a grade school student, then I don't care what your chart says because it's unhelpful to most people, and you're not going to learn nothing. But the pattern, the pattern of the uptrend alone, dude. Look at that, dude. If you're capitulating right now. Like, if you're like, all right, dude, I'm out. Like,
I'm fucking done, bro.
This is not happening. Nothing's going to go on. Could you have a drop in the next 6 months and go down to freaking 37, 38,000? Yes, I've said that before, and I'll say it again. Could Bitcoin drop down to $38,000 and touch it one more time? Absolutely. I don't doubt it for 1 second. Now, I'm not going to call for that. I'm not going to call for that officially, but dude, even if you did drop down to $35,000, right? Point on your screen where 35,000 is and look where the mouse is. 35, 36. Right there. So even if you fell there from where Wes's mouse is, right? You touch that top right there one more time. Hear me out. Let's say you fall. No, you ain't going there. You'll never see it below $36,000.
You will never see
I
a
don't think
$500 Bitcoin ever again, guaranteed.
500.
500.
Shit,
That's my low. I'm just kidding.
No, you ain't even gonna see below 36,000 ever again. But
I don't say that now. Don't say that because
I don't think so, man. I think those days are done, dude. I saw
so?
Bitcoin at $3,000 4 years ago, and I haven't seen it there ever again. Like
Mm-hmm.
I bought ETH at 75. I bought a little Bitcoin at 3,500. I've never seen it again. I've been in crypto almost 4 years. I never saw those prices again on Bitcoin. So
Yeah.
no, I think if you missed Bitcoin around 9,000, 10,000, you ain't getting it again.
I agree.
You had your shot back then. You ain't getting that again. But as far as where we're at right now, could you see, if without getting political, I'm just going to say a fact is a fact. What I was seeing, okay, maybe it's not 100% fact, but what I heard was if Kamala goes, that she's going to put Gensler in the freaking Powell's spot. Like she's going to give freaking drunk Uncle Gensler the keys to the freaking Lambo.
Oh no, dude!
And let him just go ahead and run with the, And if you're into crypto, bro, if you're into crypto and you vote for her, knowing that she's going to hand the keys over to Gensler, you're an idiot. I'm just going to say it like that. I'm not even going to say nothing nice because for real, you guys seen what Gensler's done with crypto over the last 3 years, so. You can't do that, man. But anyway, if we fell to 38,000 and touched it, it would be a nice springboard and it would be absolute parabolic run after that. I know no one wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to think that Bitcoin could go to 38,000 again. But when Wes showed you where that pointer is on that screen, if you look at the last 10 years of what Bitcoin's done, it ain't that big a dip. It's like this. It's like from where we are now, it'd be a little cup and handle down to 38 real quick. Not calling for it. I'm just saying that's my worst case scenario. If that were to happen, you would have. But look back in 2018, Wes. Look in 2018. You see that cup and handle before the run?
Oh yeah, dude.
You see that? That's what I'm talking about. So
dude,
what if?
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, what if that were to happen again? Could it? I mean, that would take you to 38,000. That would be your springboard, and then it would be off to the freaking races. But I think you need a black swan event for that. I think you need something major. I think you need another war to break out, God forbid, or something stupid, right, to happen to get there. But I think if it did go there, it wouldn't be. That would be your opportunity of a lifetime. Put it that way. Bitcoin goes back down there. That's your last. Yeah, that's your last crash to get in at a good price.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Something just looking at this chart, something that I noticed. Look at that bullish fucking hammer, dude, on the monthly, man.
Yeah, I seen that yesterday. I almost put a long in because of it.
Look at that, dude. Holy shit! And then look at the last time it happened back here.
Yeah, that's a freaking rocket.
Look where it was, dude.
Whoop.
Look where it was.
Yeah,
and
dude.
We're getting one. That looks closest to the last. Every time we've gotten one, man, it's led to a nice little run up.
See, go back up to that cup and handle right there. Look at that. Okay, it's not really cup and handle, that U-shaped recovery. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that,
was
dude.
A massive drop off, dude. This was COVID right here, right?
That's COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, so right before that was the bear market of 2018, I believe.
Bear market. Yeah.
So that at the very ass end of the bear market, right? So this is what I'm saying. We're still, we're not really at the ass end of a bear market. We're kind of at the beginning of a bull, but I don't know. I see this pattern here maybe playing out in a smaller way right now. Like, in other words, maybe we get a tinier dip here before the next run up. You know what I'm saying?
We could, we definitely could, man. Or, I don't personally think that that's going to happen. And if it does, dude, I think it's just going to be like a quick
flash.
It's going to be so quick. So I don't really think that happens just because everything I'm seeing in the charts. But
look at the volume, dude. Look at the volume.
I know, dude.
That's
one thing
crazy.
I was going to talk about. So this is one of your favorites too, Sierra, is this chart right here, or this. I think me and you created this. There's one more. There it is. I'm pretty sure me and you created this chart that we were looking at on one of the shows, on one of the live streams.
We
And
put the RSI up with the
yeah,
money
so this is
flow and all
the
that.
chalk and money flow, the
Yeah.
RSI, and overbought, oversold indicator. And you can see if you line these up with each like big move or whatever. I mean, you can see, man, like, you know, the RSI, we always hit this trend line every time that we top out. It hasn't even come close yet. Matter of fact, we've barely gotten over 70 on the RSI. Chalk and money flow, we go through the same patterns, dude, and we stay up here for a long time at this trend line right here. You know what I mean? We stay up here for a while during that nice little run up towards the end, and we just got into this, dude. Just got into it. We do the same thing every time, and we just got into it. Same thing with the overbought, oversold territory. We just got into the red. Sierra, you and I were talking about this. We always go a little into the red every time before we move up like that. And we just got that. We got that little fake out into the red. And yeah, I mean, we got the big ass cup and handle. Not to mention, you know what I mean? We're at a very nice high volume area holding up as support. We've got the descending, broadening wedge, bull flag, depends if you're looking at it from the day or the monthly. We got the cup and handle. We got, you know, we're sitting right at a very crucial level on the retracement extension shit.
So why am I still feeling? Am I feeling disbelief right now?
You could be, man. You could be. And we got this big ass bullish fucking candlestick, man. It just came in. There's way too much positive, way too much bullish, you know, things that are happening to ignore it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hell, and we haven't even got the rate cuts. And the fucking presidential election stuff really hasn't even started taking effect yet. Like there's just so much happening right now. So much happening right now. You think
basically we're gonna go sideways for another 6 months?
Pretty much. That's what I was getting at. Yes. Sideways action, man. Sideways action. But I just want to share that since we were kind of talking about
short term, everything looks great. It's just I still can't help but shake the feeling that you know, BlackRock's over there painting this perfect picture. I don't know, dude. You know me, dude. I'm a perma bull on crypto. I mean, I'm a perma bull as they get.
Yeah.
But there's so many big players with genius minds partnered with the most money in the world, right? When you're dealing with people that are genius minded and have enough money to make things happen, and then you're looking at all the bullish narratives, you're looking at the charts and everything's perfect, to me that screams a little bit of red flag, only because that other side, right? Not the sentiment. It's not the sentiment. It's not the TA side. It's the psychology side, because the markets are multifaceted, right? It's not all about TA. It's not all about fundamentals. It's not all about emotions. It's a mix of all of that shit in one, which is why I love investing, because it's everything, right? But from the psychology side, we can't ignore the fact that BlackRock, Fidelity, Van Eck, these powerhouses that have been around for 150, 200 years, are in the game now, right? They're in the game. So you almost have to approach it and go, okay, well, you got your old school hodlers that have been in the game for 10 years. They're not selling. They're not going to sell their Bitcoin to these guys, right? So you kind of have a Mexican standoff. You got the old school crypto G's that are like, screw you, not selling. But then you got the whales with all the money going, oh, you're going to sell. You're going to sell some of that Bitcoin to me, right?
Right.
So you've got this war literally going on between old school and old school, like old school crypto and old school money.
Yeah.
And then you got guys like us and little guys coming in like, hey, should I buy Shibu Inu? You know, it's like this market is so weird. Like the retail is just weird because you got new people, you got you got a big war, and then you got all these like noobs coming in going, should I buy NFTs? You know, it's like So it's a very weird battlefield. And to me, the charts look good. Fundamentals have never looked better. The country's a little unstable. The world's a little unstable right now. Everyone knows that. Everyone can feel that, I think. But I can't help but shake, and it could just be disbelief. It could just be I'm succumbing to that stupid disbelief meme, disbelief rally. Maybe I have PTSD from the bear market a little, but to justify that chart of saying that if we touch the $38,000 again, I'd almost feel better. I hate to say that, bro, but I would almost feel freaking better if we did just go flush one more time real quick. Let's just flush, just get them out. Like, whoop, just go on down there real quick to get the real BS out of the game. And I'm not saying I want to see $38,000 Bitcoin. Don't take it as that. What I'm saying is I would feel a lot more confident in where the strength of Bitcoin is if we did have one more major little capitulation before this run. And I think it would be perfectly healthy. I don't think it would be this negative thing, right? If we went to 38 again, I don't think it would be this horrible thing. Oh my God, and everyone's going to leave. I don't. I think that people would just be like, this hurts. But I think that would be healthy. And I'm not hoping for it, but I'm just saying I am still looking at it. I was looking at the 48 to 58 range, and nobody thought that was going to happen, right? And it did. Yeah. So, and I'm not going to say I'm not going to jinx the shit, but I'm just saying I am aware of it. I'm looking at it, and I can't help but see that number's jumping out at me, right? Because I'm not a good trader. I'm not a good NFT guy, but I'm good at my levels. I'm good at levels. I can see them. I don't know what it is. That's my only strength I have, really, is just I can see the level. I can't tell you when we're going to hit it, so I'm worthless, as far as like trading. Like, I can't make no money with that shit. I just say, yeah, we're going to hit this level. Yeah, I know eventually a clock's right twice a day, but whatever. But for me to be seeing a $38,000 level right now and not being able to explain why, I'm just questioning it. And I don't know, push back on me a little. What do you think, dude? Am I completely wrong here? Am I?
No, I mean, dude, honestly, man, I think that most people probably feel like that. And like, if you're going through, X or whatever, you can pick up on that most people are like just in disbelief. And
so you think that's just I'm just being disbelief rally mode?
I do, man, but, because we're hearing all these talks about recession still. We're hearing that credit card debt is at an all-time high, and people are doing what they have to do to survive. So I think that these rate cuts really, really do something, man. And there's no way they can be priced in. Like, people are forced when prices go up on everyday groceries and everyday things that you need, but their money stays the same as far as income, they're forced to use their credit card. Right now, interest rates are completely insane, so they're forced to pay high interest rates on those credit cards, but they have no choice. They got to do what they got to do. So I think that this rate cut really does. It's kind of like the catalyst of
Well, how much longer are they going to wait for the shit? They're going to wait for everything to completely... September.
I think it's September. I mean, they know, dude. They know, and you can see it, man. Jobless claims. You can see it. Like, it's hard, man. Like, dude, when I go to the fucking grocery store, what I buy for $100 I would have been able to get all of that for $30, 2-3 years ago, and it's just absolutely insane. People are hurting, and I mean, and then you can see it in the charts. You can see it in the volume. Like, people are not here yet. They're not. Retail's not here. They have no interest in being in here because they don't really have that money to play with. And so when they have to cut on the money supply and they start printing money and cut the rates, that's when the money starts to flow in. And that's what we need. We need more liquidity to come in.
Yeah, GMB is saying soon, though. 100,000 this year, Tony. GMB is saying, I don't think this year, but soon, though. I think we're all kind of in agreement. Everyone in this chat, everyone in this room is pretty much saying, yeah, it could do that. Now the rate cuts, bro, inflation's so bad right now.
That's where it starts, though. I think that's where it starts.
Yeah.
I hope
so.
Starts.
I hope so. I just
And then Trump gets in the presidency and he's bullish. I mean, dude, pretty much his whole administration is going to be bullish on crypto. We hope. I mean, we've heard the talks, but there's people within the administration that he's going to have that are actually that have proof that they are in crypto. I mean, dude, President Trump is backing Donald Trump Jr.'s NFT collection. You know what I mean? What is it? The Defiant ones or something? I posted that in the alpha chat. But yeah, I mean, we're headed in the right direction. I think rate cuts is kind of where it starts, and get everything back to where it's affordable, man. And it's not so expensive to borrow money, you know.
Yeah, it is a little. It's a little crazy, and the stance flipping on Kamala's side. Again, not to bash you if you're on the left or anything like that. I'm just saying, Kamala with her. I mean, come on, dude. You have to see how she changed. Like they had literally Elizabeth Warren pushing a war on crypto, literally saying, I declare war on crypto and all this shit, right? And now all of a sudden Kamala's like, well, we're going to be pro crypto now.
Of course.
Bro.
Of course.
The last 3 months of the year of a 4-year term, now all of a sudden, after all that bullshit with FTX, I think that people finally see that, they can't trust politicians, and that goes for the right and the left. I'm sorry. That goes for both sides. I don't put a whole lot of trust on either side, really. Politicians are always selling you something, but at the end of the day, there was actions that you could see plain and clear. And, even Trump flip-flopped on crypto. He was talking shit about Bitcoin before, and he flipped in the last couple of years. But what did he do? He flipped from saying Bitcoin is bad, I want the dollar to win, and then he's shilling you NFTs. That's a little radical of a flip too. It's just like, whoa, settle down, slow your roll. But Kamala to embrace it right now, it's just all a game to me, and these people are just trying to play games. But I do think it's a positive thing that everyone's fighting over crypto now. Now everyone's saying, no, we won't. Like they're all like, because they realize, dude, that is going to break their vote. That will break them because the country sees it, and there's enough Americans that hold crypto that it's a major deal breaker for them, and good for you. I mean, don't put up with this shit because you should be a one issue voter. If you're struggling at the grocery store like everybody is and hurting and shit. Yeah, dude. I mean, you want your bags to go up, and some politician's going to come in and tell you you can't buy or sell your crypto. And then did you see that shit the other day with the unrealized gains tax? Did you see that? I saw that the other day. Almost threw my phone across the room. They said,
I did see that.
I was like, oh, okay, unrealized gain. You mean to tell me if I don't even make the gain, I don't even sell and actualize the gains, you're going to yeah, that's like putting a gun to someone's head and just saying, give me your money. I mean, that's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to stand up against that bullshit.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think that the bottom line is, though, like, if you're for crypto, then you just want kind of like what everybody else wants, man. We just want that freedom and the ability to afford to live again.
I'm going to back Crypto Holmes as well. Looks like Holmes is going to run.
Yeah. Holmes for president. Let's go. Yeah, man. What time is it? You want to look at some targets? Any of you guys? What was the GMB? What do you want to look at?
GFI was the one that we promised Holmes to look at, which is in ERC 20. I know I've heard GFI before. I think we've looked at it before on here. Goldfinch. Right.
I do.
It's pumping, dude. It's up 8%.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Is that what it was? Is that the one?
I think this is the one Holmes wants us to look at.
Okay, hold on. This is a chart that I wanted to share. And this is kind of like where I got, and we're just going to run through this quickly because this was my whole point. It's not so much of like picking individual altcoins that are going to 10x, you know what I mean? It was more of like an understanding. And I want to get your opinion on this, Siri. Oh, I want to share this. So this is a chart. I just found this. They got cool charts, man. They do like charts of the week. And this was a chart that they did by CC Data, price of top 500 coins compared to previous years. And it goes through and it gives you, so this is 500, this side here. And then it goes through like which ones are above or below their all-time highs, like 239 are higher than their 2021 highs. And you get all the way over to 2024, right? 497 are at their 2024 lows, which is a lot. It's the top 500. And I just think that maybe I'll post the link in the description, but I just think it's interesting. Like, are you more interested in like the newer tokens, like the new top 20 or the new top 50? Do you think that a lot of the top 20 that we see now, do you think they're going to be replaced? What's your thought on that, Siri?
There's a video that I think Chico or Lark put out a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago, and it shows the rotating. You ever seen them YouTube videos where they show the countries over the last 100 years who had the most money? And it's like, America will have a big long bar, and then Russia will be, and then it shows you how it changes over the years. You ever seen them videos? They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
But what it does, it scrolls through the last 100 years and shows you. Take it easy, GMB.
Later, bro.
Yeah, the changing over the years thing. I don't know, dude. I think that I think the top 20s, if you're looking at a 1 year time frame, yeah, dude. I think 5 year, or if you're looking at a 5 year time frame, I don't think you see too radical of a change, but I definitely see changes coming, like Tron and XRP is going to stay up. Cardano is going to stay up. They got enough holders.
Yeah.
But like Tron and hell, Bitcoin Cash, a lot of those ones that have been around, they've just been around. They'll fluctuate. They'll move around, but they'll stay in the general top 10 because they always do, or the top 100, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you see a flush out. I think you're going to see a pretty radical change of just projects that are actually doing something. Grail, GMX on Arbitrum, I think they're undervalued tremendously. I
think
but yeah, I think you see a lot of shit move radically.
We're gonna have the ones like Scale, for example. We had Andrew Saunders go over there, and he's done an incredible job. I mean, the last 30 days, you can see the chart and all the data from Scale as far as like AUMs and new wallets created and things like that, new users, unique users, just parabolic, dude. Last 30 days, but he's the man. You know what I mean? Like when he gets somewhere, he grinds and he makes a difference. Scale is an older project, but like they have so much stuff going on. Scale is one of those projects that just kind of dropped out and now is resurfacing as a top contender. So I'm just, I'm curious to see which ones actually make it all the way to the top, but it's just showing that the top 500, I mean, 80 of them are trading at prices lower than the bear market lows of 2022. So it's like, man, that's rough, dude. If you're still trading under your bear market lows of 2022, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're definitely going to see a flush out, and who knows? I mean, we could see some older ones resurface and take the throne of being in the top, 100 again or whatever. But it will be interesting, man. And I think DeFi kind of takes a lead on some things too, man. I think DeFi is starting to become more active. People are starting to use it again. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for sure. But I just wanted to show that.
So real quick, I just want to pull this up. I think this is the one you were talking about. GFI, pretty interesting. Holmes, let me know if this is the right one. I think it is, but check this out, Wes. Oh,
is it GFI? Okay, it is GFI.
Do that shit. Can you change the view so we're back on the side, Wes? I don't know how to add it. I'm gonna. All right, so
I don't know how to do it either, man.
See, I'm gonna delete.
We had it before, bro.
I don't know why it does this.
We had it before.
Sorry, y'all.
Let me see if I can add myself to this.
Well, while he's doing that, trying to mess with the view.
Yeah, go ahead,
Sorry
man.
about that.
You're good.
So you guys, GFI, looking at this chart. This is the 4 hour. I can't really zoom in anymore. Short term, I would wait. I would wait to see if you get above this level here. I'm going to just grab my brush tool. I would wait to come up above here, bounce, and get a retest before I do anything. Personally, but yeah, I mean, and also you got to watch what is Bitcoin going to do. But the chart overall doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look hideous. I wish I could see another. Let me look at another. Let me see how old this coin is. Okay, here we go. Let me get some more clarity here.
What is this on a weekly?
This is the max chart. This is the weekly, and it's the 5 year, I believe. I went to the complete max. So yeah, if you zoom out, okay, so this thing came out, went astronomical up here. When it came out, went up to $16, right? Crashed down. Let's just take it all the way down to the lows, down to 51 cents. So this thing had a tremendous pump, a tremendous dump, but a long sideways accumulation here. Very long, right? You had a little pump, so you got out of your accumulation zone. You had a little cup and handle, you had a run. And now, you know, where you were down at 50 cents, you're poking around $2.61. This thing looks strong enough to me. It doesn't look like a dead coin, because when you go sideways for this long and then you do have that pump, usually if it's a scam coin, you will come crashing right back down quickly. But you either have enough holders or enough believers in this project or enough people pumping it to keep it alive. Either way, looks fairly good. Of course, this is going to be your level to break $4.32. That's your level you really need to get above to get to all-time highs again. But in the short term, like I was saying on the 4 hour, on the very short term, oh, you bastard. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Let me do this. Okay, yeah, on the short term, what I would look for is this bump and run play. And when I say bump and run, I mean right here. I would say I would not necessarily buy right here. I would wait to either come down a little lower if you're convicted and buy around this level if you can, or I would let it run a little. Go ahead, let it run. Let it hit this resistance up here. Let it come back down and correct. And then if you get that bounce here, this is a beautiful entry. So I would either try to get in down here or right around here, you know, but after the retest, I would let it run, let it come back down, and then get in anywhere between here and here. But if you go down, I would actually kind of wait in between this level here. So would I buy right now? Absolutely not. I would wait to see what happens with Bitcoin in the short term, but I'm not saying it's a dead project. It looks like a pretty strong project.
Yeah.
To go back from 50 cents to come up to where it is now. You're at $2.67. I mean, you're up at $3. That whole bear market, you were at 50 cents trading sideways for like a year and a half. So
yeah. So I got the weekly pulled up on my end, and it's chilling right there at the 0.786. The stochastic oscillator is looking bullish, and the RSI is
share your screen.
Neutral,
Bring it up.
Man.
Share your screen. You got Lux on it too?
No. Well, this is just a regular chart.
Yeah, Goldfinch. That's what it is. Goldfinch.
Yeah. So you can see I didn't include this wick, and then from the previous low here where we had some, you know, some sideways accumulation right there. So from there to the top, chilling on the 0.786, the stochastic oscillator is signaling bullish, and there's plenty of room for it to move. I mean, you got a nice little engulfing candle there as well, man. Like I would hold on to it. And at least we need to take out these hold on one second, let me get this off. We need to take out these this little swing high here from the previous little high there, what, at 290 something. So if we can break through that 290, then I would look for $4 and above. That's the next level.
And that's all-time highs. You get above 4, like I said, 4 something, whatever it was, 63. That's all. You break through that $4 and change level, you're going to all-time highs again. That's the biggest resistance I saw. So
yeah, but I mean, on the weekly, man, we're curving, like we're making a nice little curve up.
yeah, that
Everything looks
looks
good.
good.
It's got some room to move, man. It's got some room for sure.
Do you have
I like
time to do some Lux Algo on Bitcoin real quick?
Yeah, dude. Always got time for that,
Okay,
dude.
let's do that.
Always. What is this on the weekly? On the weekly. What is that? Bollinger Bands? No, Keltner. Okay. Keltner. Bitcoin's got room, man. Bitcoin's got room to move too, man. We got the RSI all the way down at 50. I just wanted to point this out. This is a new toy I've been messing with, is this stochastic oscillator in the RSI, man. They just kind of confirm each other. But the K line just crossed over the D. That's bullish, and it's nowhere near that 70 mark there. And then you have the RSA all the way down here at 50, dude. So a lot of room there for Bitcoin to run in a bullish, nice bullish candle on the weekly. So we got room there. I think we're going back to 70K, man, like soon, very soon. And then we're touching the middle of this Keltner channel too. So that's not a bad thing.
Do we have any? Can you pull up the Bollinger Bands real quick? I leave that chart up, but pull it up, or is that going to mess everything up?
No, dude, we can look at it, man.
I'm just curious because
dude, I love playing around with this, man. I love playing around with this thing, dude. That's literally what I do on my downtime. Bollinger Bands. Boom.
I'm curious to see where the bands are. Are they tightening up at all?
Yeah, they're tightening, dude. They are.
All right. So we're at
the bottom of it. We're at the bottom of it, but that's support, man. Those Bollinger Bands are holding as support, and we've even dipped out of it a couple times.
Look at the last two squeezes, though. On the last two squeezes, you had breakouts to the upside.
Mm-hmm.
The last two times the Bollinger Bands got really tight, we broke out to the upside. So you had one breakout, but it wasn't really up high. We just kind of went sideways on that first breakout.
Yeah.
Then on the next one, when you see the Bollinger Bands got really tight, we had a tremendous move up, and we bounced at the top of the bands. And now, like Wes said, we're sitting at the bottom of the bands, but they're starting to contract a little bit. I don't think they're really tight yet because they're still pretty wide.
Oh,
dude, if you compare it.
We're about to move, dude. I'm telling you, we're about to move.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we're at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. We're sitting above the 50-day moving average.
Yeah.
I mean, the RSI is neutral, and stochastic oscillator is looking good, man. Bullish, and definitely some room to run here. So I mean, dude. And then you look at the top of the Bollinger Bands. You see how they're tightening. I mean. Yeah, dude.
They're tightening a little bit, but see where down below where they were really tight before we got that big
volatility.
Move? Yeah, we need them. We need the bands to close a little more before I'd like to see the bands get a little squeeze like that last, like there and the other place. Like I want to see the bands get really tight before the major move, but it is good to see all this confluence, like the RSI's sitting low. We've reset indicators. Bitcoin looks very healthy here, but am I ready to go long tomorrow or the next day? We might have another 5-6 days of boring shit, y'all. Like,
can you see this? Can you see this screen that I just changed?
Yeah, the black and white. Now it's red and purple candles.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. So this is the daily. Let me just switch to the week since we were just looking at that.
Slight wedgie.
Oh, that's Arbitrum. No, that's Arbitrum. Why is it doing that? Oh my God. What do I got going on here? Hold on, let me just reset it. Remove drawings. All right, this is Lux Algo on the weekly. We have a nice strong buy signal here. The candles are green, so that's always a positive. MACD still bearish though, man.
Well, you're hitting resistance. You're hitting resistance with that candle. That's what I was looking at yesterday. Why I didn't enter. See, you're hitting that take profit. Yeah,
60K. Yeah,
you're hitting that resistance, right? That's why I didn't want to go long yet because I'm like, I feel like we're going to hit our head a couple more times on that, maybe come back down. And that just puts us trading sideways another 5-6 days, maybe.
Yeah.
But you got to, the candle before that is almost an indecisive candle, but it's a bearish candle. It's more bearish because the top is longer. The one before that is bullish, but you've never really you reclaim those candles, but you didn't reclaim that other candle before it, that huge candle to the upside. So you need to swallow that whole purple candle back, the second purple candle from the right. You need to swallow that candle to get back momentum. Yeah, you got to eat that candle first. And do we have enough strength to do it right now? I don't know. It's tough to call. But yeah, you absolutely have to get above that one.
Let's look at the daily here.
That looks bearish on the daily. That's a ascending wedge right there. Ascending triangle ish.
Well, this is the bear flag we were talking about.
Yeah,
that little move.
Yep.
But I mean, honestly, dude,
not much more to fall though. If you do fall, maybe a double bottom down where that wick is, wherever that wick.
Yeah. Let me get this on the right number here. Let's see what's going on. All right, so this is the daily. It's the daily chart. Yeah, we're still under that. All right, so yeah, this is what we were looking at last time. We had the MACD crossover, which is a good thing, but man, that is like literally the only thing that I mean, that's an ascending triangle though, man. If you look at it on the daily, I mean, we're making higher highs. And again, I think that this is the beginning of I want to say wave 3, but I don't like the angle here, man.
I want to come down to 57.
Needs to be between 12 and 130. If you're looking at a clock, the angle needs to be between 12 and 130 for it to be a real impulse wave. And that's like pushing it. I mean,
yeah. I want to see you come down to 57, 55, 56 one more time. I'd like to see you come down there, maybe get a harsh bounce off of that double bottom, off of that other take profit level in the blue, or, maybe not where that wick is.
Yeah, that's at 57. So I took the box down. We had the box down, and we are starting to get this little trend line here, this little trending support level here. Range it's a range. So, I mean, we could come back and retest that one too. But I took the parallel channel that I had here, that base channel that I had for so long. But the top of that was at that $57,000 mark, which is that take profit mark. So yeah, I mean, we could. There is a lot of support around that 57K. But I mean,
I'd like to see it touch back down there. Just to get rid of that bear flag. Let's get that bear flag out of here. Let's reset the indicators. Let's let Fink and all them accumulate a little more, because we know that's what they want to do. So let them go ahead, bring it down to the bottom of that run again.
Yeah.
And no rush, y'all, because we still got plenty of time before we get into October, November, December. We got the whole month of September. So I'm not in a rush to say we go to 70, not even in the next 5 days. I say we grow sideways and we go down. That's my call. I think we stayed towards the bottom of that line. Could I be wrong? Probably will be in the short term. I probably will be, and we'll go to 70,000 tomorrow because we need a relief rally. But
yeah, let's look at.
That's my call. I'm going to still say we go sideways and down for another week.
Let's look at some lower time frames, because on the higher time frames, man, it is difficult. Like if you're looking at it on the monthly, it's plain as day. We're looking good. You look at it on a weekly, it's kind of. So I think in the immediate, like in the mid range. I mean, we could retrace a little bit more, but if we look at these shorter time frames, the 4 hour, the 2 hour, so
wow,
that's where I think that's going to be the deciding factor for me is looking at the shorter time frames and seeing what they're telling us. And again, we have this rising wedge. As a matter of fact, like this should be pulling over here, but on the 4 hour, dude, 4 hour buy signal. If we hit these and we take these targets out right there, then we're going to get a buy signal on the daily. And then that's going to give us some more targets to the upside. And again, I mean, yeah, it looks like it could be a bear flag, but same thing we were looking at, Siri, about the head and shoulders. It was
Yeah.
at the bottom of that downtrend. Eventually, man, we're gonna have to reverse and do something, right?
Yeah.
And I think this is kind of the same thing, man. The bear flag is at the bottom. I mean, we've been trending down since March, and we're kind of at the bottom of that, and we're trying to decide which way to go. And I think that yeah, if we can continue up and hit that top target at 63, then we can look on the daily, probably get a buy signal in, look to take out 65 and then 68.70. But yeah, I mean, on the 4 hour, dude, we're getting a buy signal with the second target at 63.5 ish.
So in just to wrap it up for my, because I'm glad I saw that buy signal, but that still tells me at the most we go to 62 and hit our head at that first take profit where the blue dotted line is. This is just my prediction. We go up to that first blue dotted line, we hit our head, we go sideways and down, because the way I'm looking at this is not so much from a TA perspective. I'm looking at it from a market maker perspective, and I'm looking where those candles have not hit yet. The majority of those candles have not hit in between the top of that, the purple bars right there when you had that almost looks like a COVID crash, those red bars going down, then it recovered. That first V-shaped recovery where it turns into purple. You haven't had a lot of trading down there. So as a market maker, I would say, oh, look, we could bring it down there and get some trades. So in order to do that, you're already wiping out this sideways range. There's a lot of trades happening in this range, right? Yeah, that's perfect. VPVR. If you break below, now that's a solid line, dude.
It is, dude. That's the point of control right there. That's our point of control.
So, dude, yeah, can you go below that? I don't know, man. Maybe we have enough support here. We don't drop below it. Looking at it now, it's like seeing that is a lot of support, but as a market maker, I would still look at this from their perspective and say most of the trading's been done here, so they're not going to get. You can't get blood from a stone, right? They can't keep it here forever because people are just bored with it. They're not going to keep trading at this price. So they're either going to want to go down or up, obviously, but below us slightly is in that little range there, and there's not a whole lot to trade there, but you traded there, back in that right exactly where you put those VPVRs. Yeah, they traded in that range back there. Can we go back down to that range again? Get a couple more trades, possibly.
I think that,
but it looks good, dude. It still looks good. So
yeah, just simply from the volume profile, man. I think that we have a lot of volume in this area here, right? And we're going sideways. We're building up the volume here, but there is a little volume gap. And I think we come up and start trading in this range a little bit more, that 60 to 62.
Well, let's go, dude, because I'm ready for it.
I'm ready, man.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for that move. I think you're right. I think the support now, seeing the VPVR, that kind of changed my mind a little bit, just seeing that, because that's pretty solid, dude. You got fat volume bars right there. So it may be harder for them to drop it down for a couple of bucks to $54,000, $55,000 right now. Might be harder for them to do that through that than it would be to snatch that thin bar you had up top. When I don't know where that level was, but wherever that VPVR level that was real thin, that's the path of least resistance. Maybe they take us right there. That would be kind of cool, because that would put us around 62.
Yeah, so I think this is what we're looking at. This price action here, even though I wish we kind of tested it in this area a little more, but this could be a nice little breakout point to take us to that 63 and then trade between 63 and 60 to build up that volume there before we can really push past it. But is it enough to push us through it? I don't know. I mean, you look at the MACD, dude, this is what we want to see in an uptrend. Is the volume bars on the MACD.
Yeah, there's no volume coming in. Yeah, no volume.
But we do have the bullish. We do still have the bullish divergence on the daily. You just It's tough, man. It's really tough to make
Usually
that call.
when we say it's tough, usually when we're both kind of like this and the indicators are kind of playing us like this, usually we're right about saying we're going to go sideways. So that's still my prediction, is that we go sideways, slightly down, even with the volume looking good. It doesn't mean that we can't go sideways another 5 days with that VPVR. But look, if we do another week or two here, I know it's going to be boring as shit. Everyone's going to hate it, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be like, oh my God, would you do something, Bitcoin, right?
Right.
But you're building up a solid foundation at the same time. So in reality, as painful as it is and as much as it sucks, it would be healthier for Bitcoin to do that. It would be a healthy thing to go sideways for another 5, 6 days, 7 days. As much as nobody wants to hear that, it would be a good thing. Like, so
yeah. And then I just noticed these breaker bars or whatever. What the fuck are these things called again? I can't remember. But there's one right here. I didn't even see this one, dude. There's one here and there's one here on the 4 hour, and that's where we've been at, dude. I mean, we had that little fake out down here, but yeah, we'll see, man. We definitely could go a little sideways. If I was trading this, I would look for a breakout and to retest this trend line, breakout, retest it, and continue up. And just keep an eye on the MACD and your volume and everything.
Bottom line, don't panic, sell your crypto. And it's not much longer, guys. I know it's been kind of tedious, but hold on.
Yeah.
Just hold on. Hodl on.
Hodl on, motherfuckers. Hodl on. All right, brother. Anything else you want to talk about, man?
No, I other than the MPC price real quick. You know, I got to show my MPC. One sec. Let's just look at that one real quick, and then we'll hop off here. So I will bring this up, Wes, real quick. Share screen and bring it up. So this is what I'm looking at. NPC.
All right, Crypto Holmes. Later, man.
All right, Holmes.
What's up, buddy? Oh, hey.
So we didn't exactly get this fall out of MPC, but could it get moved over? Could we fractal it? What? Just move the lines on the chart. Just scoot it over. If it didn't happen yet, scoot it over. I still think we do see this play out. This little call that I have, this little scribble.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't touch the very bottom, but I'm still waiting for that. But you know, MPC is still sitting at almost 2 cents, holding fairly well, dude, for what it is. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm not going to overdo it with the TA on the meme coins, because Bitcoin obviously is going to be master. But everything is looking good. It's just, unfortunately, to close it out, I would say still sideways, bro. That's
being patient, man. Being patient for sure. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely have a move, but on the short term, we gotta have that breakout, man. We gotta have that breakout.
All right, and then we'll be back on Monday.
Monday we'll be back on Monday. Hopefully we got some more price action and stuff to go over, man. Thank you guys for tuning in and being here. Tony, thank you for showing up, brother. I'm glad to have you here, man. GMB, Holmes, Diogo, all you guys, man, thank you for showing up as always. And did I miss anybody?
No, I think we
Colleen,
got
thank you for
Colleen for hanging out in the chat. That's cool.
Yeah,
we got some
Lily.
girls. We got crypto girls in the chat.
Crypto girls, where?
Well, it's Colleen.
Oh, yeah, we got some girls in the house. Yeah, man. That's going to do it, guys. Make sure you are following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Make sure you're following Siri at Siri Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love. And until next time, peace out.
We'll see you Monday. Get in here on Monday, 12 o'clock.